everybody, welcome to Just Upright. My name is Doc Jing Ruder. I'm a doctor of physical therapy and I'm your foreign educated physical therapist guide to US application. I hope you guys are doing great. So what we're going to talk today is one of the most common questions I encounter from foreign educated physical therapists. Can I use my FCCPT New York to apply to another state? Or do I have to start all over again? Okay, so we all know that New York is the simplest state to apply. Okay, the requirements are simple. They don't have criminal background checking, they don't have any jurisprudence examination, and other complicated requirements compared to another state. Okay, you can even get your license released to you even if you're not yet here in the US. Even if you're in your own country outside the US, they can release your license. But if you do not have a working or immigrant visa, of course you cannot practice here in the US legally, even if you have the New York license. Okay, so we're going to tackle what is this FCCPT in New York, and whether or not you can use it for another state. Okay, that is coming right up. Okay, so we are here on FCCPT New York Credentials Verification. Okay, so we're just gonna have an overview. What is the New York Credentials Verification Service? It is a verification of authenticity of applicants, physical therapist or physical therapist assistant, educational and licensure records. Verification from New York State Education or NY said approved credentials verification organization is required by NYSED when an applicant is seeking licensure in New York. Okay, FCCPT is an approved CVO for both professions, for PT and PTA. Okay, so with this being said, okay, the New York credentials verification is only for New York. Okay, so you cannot apply, for example, to New Jersey and use the New York credential verification. Okay, but I'm going to tell you one advantage of using FCCPT if you're going to apply to another state. All right, so since you use FCCPT, and if you watch my other videos before, the advantage of using FCCPT is that they're gonna keep the record of your documents for life. So that's one of their advantages. That's why they are expensive, more expensive than other credentialing agencies. Okay, so the documents that you submitted from the school, okay, or schools, depending on how many school you use to get your physical therapy degree, okay, all those documents that you are already submitted, okay, from you and from the schools, directly from the schools to FCCPT, they will use, okay, for you for credentialing purposes to evaluate your physical therapy degree if you are applying to another state. Okay, so but of course the catch is you have to pay them again. Okay, so you have to start the application to FCCPT, open another application, pay them, and indicate what state do you want to have another credentialing. Okay, so for example, you're going to apply to the state of New York, sorry, the state of New Jersey or state of Texas or Illinois. Again, they will use the same document. So will they ask for more documents? It depends on your school, your training. They may or may not ask for more documents, okay? But the good thing is, since you already use FCCPT New York, you already have a file, a case within their system, and they're going to use that for credentialing for another state. Okay, so just to have a recap, guys, so if you applied in New York to get your physical therapy license, okay, and you want to apply to another state that requires another credentialing completed, okay, you cannot use, again, you cannot use the New York FCCPT, okay, credential evaluation. You have to apply for another credentialing application indicating the state that you want to apply, and they're going to use the same documents that you already submitted. Whether they're going to ask you for more documents or not is up to FCCPT, because each school around the world has its own training, has their own curriculum. So I'm not FCCPT. It's hard for me to say whether you're not going to be required to submit any more documents other than you submitted or not. Okay, so I hope, guys, that answered the questions of many of you sending me messages or email if you can use your New York FCCPT to another state. Okay, so if you have experienced this kind of application, let us know how your experience went, how your experience go from New York to another state, opening up another application. Was it easy? Was it fast? Was it slow? Were you able to get the result that's needed? Did they ask you for more documents, or the documents that you submitted already suffice what's needed for another state? Okay, so those will be helpful for our fellow foreign educated physical therapists around the world in order for us to help them navigate through this process. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, because it will help the channel boost a lot so we can reach more foreign educated physical therapists around the world. And also share this video and like this video as well, okay, so that YouTube will know that this is worth sharing and showing to other foreign educated physical therapists who are looking for answers with their US application. Okay, so just like I said before, we will have a master class, a live online masterclass on the step-by-step process with US application this June 2024. So watch out for announcement as to when it will be, and the early registration and the registration for the upcoming masterclass. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, stay blessed.